training is both easy and fun to do if you're set up and you pick the right spot. Having said that, here are 5 spots I think you should really check out if you haven't already. But before we get started, I got 3 quick notes. 1, make sure you got the shield. 2, make sure you have Widow's Wine. And 3, make sure you are shooting those spiders because they will mess up your train. Shoot them as quick as you can. I know they're everywhere. I don't know why there's so many of them, but if you want to be successful, make sure you're killing those spiders. Okay, this room almost didn't make the top 5 because there's so many cons to this room. For one, the floor of the room. The statues, they're so weirdly placed. You can be running around. If you don't know where you're going, you can get yourself messed up real quick. 2, the zombies, they spawn so weird in here. They hop out the ground very fast, and most of the time they're going to be jumping out directly in front of you. So you have a herd of zombies behind you, and you have zombies spawning directly in front of you, coming straight at you. That's kind of weird. 3, things go south very fast in this room. There's been plenty of times I'm doing really good, and then bam, all of a sudden I'm doing horrible in this room, and that's mainly because of the flow of the area or whatever. My last 2 points is 1, there's no wall guns in this area. I like having the wall gun of the area I'm training in. And 2, there's only one way out. If you get messed up and you need to get out, and they do come down the stairs. The only pro I can think for this room is if you like a challenge. This room is good for those who like to seek challenges. And that's all I can say about this one. At number 4, we have the purple water room. I call this the purple water room. I don't know what y'all call it. But it made number 4 because it's just a step up from the last one. A couple things I don't like about this one is, once again, you can get messed up pretty bad in here really quick if you don't be careful. And one thing I found myself doing is I would forget to knife all the zombie bags laying around, and that would get in my way. Another thing I do not like is there's only one way out. I can't stand it for some reason. I'll be training and I'll be thinking about, there's only one way out of this mug. And sometimes I have gotten some trouble, especially if a thrasher down here and I'm trying to get from down here and zombies are coming down the stairs. It can get ugly really fast. But I do have some cons for this spot. For one, it has a wall gun. The ICR, you go pack a punch that, get you some dead wire on it. You can resupply it anytime you want. 2, it has a buildable table down here. So if you build your shield down here and you pack a punch the ICR, you really don't have a reason to leave this area. You can be down here however long you want. Number 3, I love the feel of this area. I don't know what it is about it. It's just, it feels so good to me. Sometimes I can actually feel myself in this area. I know it sounds crazy, but like a cool, humid area. I really like it. And my last little thing I like about this area is this little hallway right here. You can train some zombies, run them up into the hallway, blast your KT at the ground, kill all of them. Pretty cool. I like that. But like I said, it's just a step up from that last one. I wouldn't spend too many rounds down here. I come down here sometimes to switch it up because training in the same area for too long, it gets old. You start getting tired of that area and start getting bored. If you start getting bored, you're gonna start getting down and stuff like that. But that's all I can say about this area. For number 3, we're directly under generator A. Definitely one of my favorite spots. I have a lot of fun training this area, and mainly because the way it flows, it's not too big, it's not too small, but it's just right. And the way the zombies spawn in this area, it just feels great. It also has a wall gun right there, the Cuda. You pack a punch it, and it has a buildable table directly above it. I guess you can say it's part of this area, but that's usually where I build my shield anyway. I walk up the back or I take the zip line. That's why I put it there. You can zip line in there real quick, grab your shield. You still have to be careful on round 50 and up because they spawn pretty fast. But that's all I can say about this spot. I'm gonna let you see how I train for a little bit longer before I go to the next one. Now for number 2, we're over by the plane trap area. Now this one is different because I want you to run and shoot exactly how I do. I don't use any bullet guns in this area. I just use the Moss Immune and I shoot the same spot every time right there. I shoot twice right here, but you don't have to. I shot twice just because you can just shoot one time, wait a second, run down the hill, and run around. Now, when you running this route, it's very laid back. This is probably the only spot you don't need a shield or Widow's Wine, but you come around here, go up this hill. You might encounter some zombies just running past them real quick. Then swoop back down, come through again, and repeat. Shoot your Moss Immune in the same spot right here. And you can keep doing this. I did it for a long time. Only time I got close to getting down is when I started getting lazy and cocky with it. But you can keep doing it over and over. It works very well. But a few more pros to this spot is, of course, you had a wall gun, the Pharaoh. I'm not a fan of it, but Pack-a-Punch is okay. And then you also have a trap. The other spots didn't have a trap, but you had a plane trap over here. You can activate that plane trap, which I would with the Thrashers. They get on my nerves, but that plane trap take them out pretty fast. And that's about it. That's mostly what I can say about this area, but it's a little different. But this I run this route all the time. You trust me, it works. If you have your Moss Immune, a good bit of ammo, and an ammo gumball, this is a really good area to run. And speaking of gumballs, this is the best gumball I ever seen. I might even say I love this gumball more than Perkaholic. But that's a different topic for a different video. On to the next. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we have the bunker entrance. Now, you probably should have saw this one coming. This is like day 1 training right here, but I've yet to find a better spot. It has great flow. The zombies don't spawn too crazy right here. Like you can see I'm just running right past them right here. The Thrasher helped a little bit, but it was mostly me. What else I like about it? I like that is very close to the entire map. Like you can get to any point on the map from this spot very fast. It has a wall gun, the VMP over there. You have a gobble gum machine very close, and it just feels very fun training in this spot. I get some good crazy trains going. Uh, I'm gonna let it play a little bit, let you see me do a little more training. But I want to thank you for coming through, showing some love on my video. I really appreciate that. I put a lot of time in there, and I appreciate that people take the time to come watch. And as always, this is Deli Dell, and I'm out.